Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Blake Ninja here. And if you haven't seen it already, the Grand Theft Auto trailer has been released on Netflix and now it's up on YouTube. And I don't know what information was released compared to the leaks because I ain't seen the leaks. I fall into that category of I'm a fan of the series. I'm not trying to pay $90 for an all digital game, and I haven't paid for Grand Theft Auto like at launch in a while. Like I usually get them when they go on sale. So like I didn't have enough interest for the leaks. I barely had enough interest for this, to be honest. Like it's not that I'm not a fan of the series. It's more just like Grand Theft Auto requires a certain amount of time and I guess mindset. I'm just like, I'm not against it. It's just I like three. I like San Andreas. I guess the remasters, replaying those. I'm like, yo, this is what I like. Nothing wrong with five, but you can definitely tell the six is just more five, and it's gonna be like that Red Dead. It looks good. That's the one thing I can't say is like I watched the trailer. So I'm like, let's see how it looks. Let's see how the gameplay is. I like the way it looks. I like the way that it plays. I'm not a fan of the the new ways of like jack cars, but it makes sense. They're saying cars are more, I guess, complex, so you can't just do what you did in Grand Theft Auto 3 and 4 and 5, right? But the quick time events is like, it just gives me that whole Spider-Man. We got to when you have to do too much extra stuff. But I get it. But anyways, I'm gonna look at some footage. Um, there a lot of people are talking about the way the AI or the AI characters the way the AI allows the characters to operate with each other, like in this scene. The way you're able to command homegirl. I yeah, I don't think I caught. I watched almost this whole thing and still was just like meh. So this is like life sim stuff. What you could do on all of them. Is this Simsy now? It's just Arby's. It's an Arby's burger. They even put a little hat on top of it. The cowboy hat. They got the meat. Yeah, Max Payne, baby. Bullet time. You. Look at Sprite. No, it looks beautiful. I guess I gotta go look at five. Five is gonna get look. Right. I guess. Alright.
which is a funny game mechanic.
Right, it's just little stuff where it's like, hey yo.
Crime life. Then we get to see the characters pick someone up and go for a drive and ultimately get into a big shootout with the
They making it too cyberpunky.
leaning out of the car window and firing at a police helicopter as well as police kind of fake Dodge pickup trucks. We see him damaging the front of the car and the engine bay. We see him shooting windshields. We see him shooting tires. Stuff we kind of expect from Grand Theft Auto at this point.
Yeah, they've been doing this since
Looks really good.
007.
Also, with all this going on, there's a lot of licensed tracks playing, but it's important to note the actual game's score, the composed music. It's kind of 80s and
these little icons clearly mean like stuff the police know about you. You've got looks, cars, number of people, CCTV stuff. Like when they burn the car on the hood goes away, so the cops no longer know about the car. There's so much information being conveyed here, and it's this tiny little minimalist HUD. And I genuinely cannot tell you how happy I am to see all of that. There's also all of the stars.
I mean, it makes sense that you.
4-star wanted level. There is clearly 6 stars. Then we saw a little bit of how the acting. And
Oh, am I missing something? Am I cutting it off?
With also all of the stars.
There we go.
So the cops no longer know about like stuff the police know. You've got looks, cars, number of people, CCTV stuff. Like when they burn the car on the hood goes away. So the cops no
Interesting.
longer know about the car.
See, I like little additions like that. I like the look. I like adding more, I guess, elements that make it a little bit more realistic, but we'll see.
4-star wanted level. There is clearly 6 stars. Then we saw a little bit of how the acting and scenes and stuff are going to play out, with them asking about being in Raul's crew and then talking about checking out the area. That's clearly transitioning you back into non-linear open world gameplay. Then we got to see some of the activities. First off, Jason playing basketball in his driveway. Take-Two owns NBA 2K. The crossover potential quite high there.
That's crazy. They gonna have an online 2K Grand Theft Auto mode, or yeah, something like they doing the weightlifting like San Andreas.
You're clearly pulling triggers on the back. I'm not exactly sure the pattern or what, but it's clear that's not just like a cutscene. We've said in videos.
Yeah, I literally thought San Andreas immediately.
Working out to stay in shape, but we don't know exactly to what extent yet. I would say it is more or less safe to say
Gains.
it's a component, though. Will we see San Andreas level? You can become chonky Jason.
Big CJ.
A lot of beat shots here, and I think that it's
You can make the buff CJs.
here that they have not scaled back on the density of NPCs in these beat shots. Now's about the time you would start seeing that kind of stuff because we're getting closer to release. These are the expectations they are setting. When
That's
you're
a lot.
driving around with both Jason and Lucia in
Talking
the
about
car, you can switch between them
RAM
In
and
fact,
VRAM gonna be like this. Ah! Ah!
but you can do it while in local proximity or while
Crowd density, boy.
This is a
With
spot
good
where we can
models like this.
those 4 icons in the HUD. This time, it's only 2 stars. It seems like the car face and clothes were identified. The city during that building jump looks nuts, like peering out over
Yeah, it
this
looks like Miami for real, for people who've been to Miami and seen like that little strip that goes in between the like South Beach Miami and like that part where the airport is and stuff.
I know you might say,
I
well,
was like, they got those details very.
not at this scale. We straight up have not seen a game that looks this good at this scale. And these
Yeah.
shots are.
What you mean, boy? Acting like they didn't take that whole thing from Breath of the Wild, my G.
We all are way past.
Breath of the Wild
But like I can't
ran. I'm just kidding. Walked. No, actually, Grand Theft Auto walked, so Breath of the Wild can run, so they could then sprint, I guess.
movie. It's crazy. It's crazy how good this game looks. And that's not just to talk about like the quality of
You know, some people like to talk about the
textures
what?
and lighting and
What's
stuff
the
like that.
series that
camera
people
moves
respond for
in a
open
way that
world
feels
stuff
big.
outside of
And
Grand
while
Theft
we're coming
Auto?
towards the end of all
I
of
can't
this
think of
stuff,
it. The one that has
we
all
get to
the
this Max Payne
not
3-like
not Fallout,
scenario.
but
Does anybody else feel like that while they're watching this?
the one where you're like on an island, or you're usually on an
Where you
island.
have to like be a bodyguard to these irresponsible rich people, and a shootout starts that they're patting themselves on the back over whatever business or political achievement they have. Except starts. Oh,
This part is normal. The shooting looks normal. Like they had the Max Payne bullet time stuff, but it's like, eh.
Screw them. In the trunk of the car, asking chat what to do with this vehicle's stolen, doing the trunk challenge or whatever. Man, this was magic. I feel like transported to an earlier time in my life when video games did new things. Not to say like I know absolutely.
You hit her right in the face.
everything
Bow!
they do, but this just seems like such a.
Ah! And then he tackled it. He said, "Hey."
How about you? Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. If you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed.
It looks good. It looks fun. It's just gonna be low on my list. Like I'm not. There's no pre-order for me, and I'll get it when it's like $40. When will it be $40? I don't know. Probably not until like 2028 or something like that. Or when they do a physical. Honestly, they're both around the same time. 2028 for physical and or price reduction on this game. And that's when I'll jump in. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Please like and subscribe to the video. And subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you're getting Grand Theft Auto. I don't know if you know. Or do you feel like me is going to wait? Peace.